The real question is, when you agreed to do this, did you know it was going to be the hottest day of the year?
No idea.
What's the what was the heat index today?
110 at least.
110?
Yeah, at least, yeah.
Oh man. So here we are at Margaret. Margaret is our camper, and the awning lights, the lights that go under the awning there, have not worked since we bought it. And so we took the old lights down on one of our last camping trips, and we don't have power going to the two wires that actually power the LED switch. And actually the switch that's inside the camper, the light, it's a lighted switch, and the light on that switch is actually not coming on right now. So we are, what by we I mean Jimmy Dean, is checking the panel inside, taking it off to see if we have power going to the switch. We know there's power going to some of the other switches back there because they work properly. So we will catch back up in just a minute to see what we track down. There you go. So we lucked out. Behind the panel, which is right here, there is actually a fuse for the LED strip that goes under the awning. So it was inside of this little fuse holder here, which is just an inline. Jimmy, is that the hot side?
Yes.
So that's the power coming into the fuse. And it was our camper, it was a 3 amp fuse. And so we're gonna plug that back in, see if we have voltage outside, and then we'll put the new LED light strip on, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right, so I bought this kit of fuses on Amazon for about 12 bucks. And it has the full-size automotive, and then it also has the mini-size automotives. I'll put a link in the description below. Okay, so we changed the fuse, and the light came on the switch at the panel, which was a good thing. It meant that we had power going to the switch, and we had a new fuse in there, and we used a voltmeter, and the voltmeter wasn't showing any voltage to the wires on the outside, right up there where Jimmy Dean is. And so we went old school, and I don't know if you guys have ever used one of these before, but it's like a little ice pick that has a light bulb in it, and we'll show you how that works in just a minute. But we were able to figure out that we do have good voltage going to the wires right up there, which means we should be good to install the new LED light strip. So that's coming up. All right, so the way that one of these little voltage testers works on a 12 volt system, only a 12 volt system, so anything automotive, trailer lights, tail lights on a truck, the way it works is the ice pick portion, the little prod, goes to the positive side, and the little clamp, alligator clip, goes to the negative side. And when you make the connection between the two, you should see the light bulb come on. I really hope you guys can see that. But Jimmy, take it off one more time. All right, touch it one more time. See the light bulb come on. So that means that we do indeed have 12 volts coming through the system. So now we're gonna put the lights on and give it a go. Just when you think things are going your way, the LED strip that I bought on Amazon does not fit in the channel that's already on the trailer. So I'm gonna show you the channel that's on the trailer real quick here. Versus the channel that came with this light strip, which is much deeper but also wider. And show us how that pops down in there. So you just basically push it down in from the top. Yep. And it's got 3M adhesive on the back, right?
Correct.
Okay. So what we've decided is we're not actually going to remove this strip because it's held up there by, gosh, there's a screw probably every 8 inches. So there's probably 30 screws up there. So we don't leave a bunch of holes when we put the new track on. We're actually just gonna get some acetone and we're gonna clean under the other strip so that the adhesive on the channels that the light strip came with will stick to the trailer. you know, if they go out and I buy another strip 5 years from now and it's a different channel, I'll be able to just peel this one off because it's just 3M adhesive. I'll clean it back down and we'll go with the new channel that it comes with. So let's get some acetone on this thing and see if we can get these channels stuck up there. Okay, so what we decided to do is go ahead and put the LED lights inside of the channel before we stick the channel up there, so that we don't have to fight with the channel getting the LED lights wedged in there while we're installing them. So we've got all of the LED lights inside the channel. We're gonna try to start at the end that's closest to the switch, and we'll peel off the strips, just kind of try to get it up there as best we can. Just finished cleaning it with some acetone, so here goes. Alright, so we're just cutting off the excess that came on the LED strip. And the plan is to actually just leave a little bit of extra wire and tuck the shrink wrap and the new butt connectors in the channel that the old LED light strip was in. So we'll shrink wrap it and wrap it some electrical tape and try to get it in there to keep it from getting pinched or impeded whenever the awning gets closed. So we'll try to get a close up of that when we get it done. The real question is, when you agreed to do this, did you know it was going to be the hottest day of the year?
No idea.
What's the what was the heat index today?
110 at least.
110?
Yeah, at least. Yep.
Oh man.
Yep, at least. But that's what friends are for, man. Help your brother in need.
That's right. Getting me out of a bind with oh, DJ, that's for sure. So what's the plan? So we're using heat shrink 22 to 18 red heat shrink butt splices, and we're going to try to cut the wires a little bit different lengths so that we can offset them, so that like when we wrap them up in electrical tape, the butt splices aren't right on top of each other, so we can have a little bit more of a even wire coming out, so we don't have a giant bulge in the channel there.
Got a little bit of an I mean, it's not great, but should be able to take this, wrap it up into there, push that one in right behind it, and then this will just come right out of the channel.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
I like it.